The Detroit Lions travel to Minnesota to face their division rival Vikings on Sunday. Minnesota is installed as a 3-point favorite on BETDAQ. 52 is the total in this game. Look, I think there's opportunity here, really like the Minnesota side. I think the only reason this line is where it is, Minnesota only a 3-point favorite, is because Detroit still has a better record throughout most of the season. The Lions were considered a much better team than the Vikings, but you look over the last month, these teams headed in different directions. Minnesota, with the exception of their game last week in Cincinnati when they were blown out by the Bengals. Now, the Bengals are the best home team in the NFL this season. They've won all 7 of their home games. They've scored 41 or more in their last 4 home games. They've covered in all 7 of their home games. So I am willing to excuse Minnesota's performance last week, but over the last month, they've beaten the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles, 2 division-leading teams, and they played Green Bay to a tie on the road. Detroit, meanwhile, has won only once since Week 10. The Lions' last 3 games, their lowest scoring 3-game stretch of the season, and their defense has allowed 71 combined points in their last 2 road games. And this Minnesota offense has really gotten it going a little bit here over the last month. They now rank in the top half of the league in both yards per game and points per game. That might surprise some people. Matt Castle, their current quarterback, I believe is the best man for the job out of the guys they currently have on the roster. I think Castle should have been playing all season. Not coincidentally, he has played in every single one of their wins. Detroit, really, their season ended last week. They were leading the NFC North just a few weeks ago, but a string of losses, their only win coming on Thanksgiving Day against Green Bay, and finally the Giants put them out of their misery last week. So this is the first truly meaningless game they've played this season. They're known a little bit as a low-character team. Don't like their chances on the road against a Minnesota team that is clearly still playing hard based on their results over the past month. So I think the Vikings are going to win this game, and I think they're going to win it in blowout fashion. Really like Minnesota -3 this week. Think this is going to be one of my best bets.